It's the Cable
What do you want to draft? Should we jack some rabbits? Let's jack some rabbits. I'm going to take a Voice of Victory over Teferian Path. Not quite wanting to dump into blue quite yet. Quite. That rabbit doesn't use the pepper cannon. Yeah, that's why the rabbit's just fucking swole as shit. That rabbit, 14 kids, needs to use a mortar and pestle to fucking get their pepper ready for their food. Pepper in their carrots. Their carrot steaks. I guess I'm drafting a Giver of Runes, huh? Giver of Runes, paradoxically a very selfish lover. Oust. Should we just keep stacking white cards? Is Cube still on Arena? You bet. You better believe it is. I'll grab that fetch, I suppose. The pepper cannon has an Our Story section. The name Munkitchen comes from Old Norse. My great-grandparents left Norway in 1907 and settled in Petersburg, Alaska. Mon is a possessive pronoun from the dialect of Old Norse meaning my or mine. Mon kitchen equals my kitchen. If you like to cook, Mon kitchen is for you. God, there's like an actual novel in here. Phenomenal. Cool, Cody. I was just reading a webpage of a pepper cannon. What's my favorite white card? Favorite white card ever? Maybe Razor Hippogriff. New people coming in are all confused. A pepper cannon? Why would we talk about that? It's dead. It's dead now. You don't have to be confused. There's nothing. You're discussing the corpse of a former conversation, fermenting by the side of the road. I recommend moving on, lest the scent tarry with you too long. All right. Thraben Inspector. Didn't they make a better version of that card? Yeah, newer cards are always strictly better. Just the law of power creep. So I don't think white is open enough to be mono white. It'd be kind of fun though. Aw, shit, what up? Hey, Paxius87, thanks for the sob, the 3 months there. Thanks for indulging your pepper obsession. It was fun. Hope you have a pleasant day. Thanks for supporting the stream. What do you even do with all this, huh? As a Hull Breacher. We could have had Narset Hull Breacher for this Reclamation to remime. Mox Diamond's kind of bad with this curve. These white cards look real poop in our deck. There's an Animate Dead. You could just have an Animate Dead. Alright, give me the Hull Breacher. The Strip Mine pairs well with the Sam. White more choked from the other direction. We cut from that direction. Sort of vaguely tempting. All right, let's grab Clamp, Thinking about Glimmer Lens, thinking about Sink into Stupor. Let's grab that Sink. No, let's grab the Lens. No, yeah, I am. Ooh, this air temple's abandoned. My favorite fucking kind. That's his value right there. I guess I'm grabbing Containment Priest. Well, both the white cards we saw the first time are still here. What if Mana Tide's secretly the nut? Play Zerta just as a critter. Just as a random dude. I mean, maybe I'll get an infinite, We have this Jorked Rabbit. We can make a Jorked Rabbit infinitely large. I'm out of that one, Wings. That was 2/2 drop. Oh my. Yeah, I was unsure if I was going to play blue, but seems pretty clear now, Makes that Jace pickup look kind of good, too. A Time Warp would be a nice complement to that package, but I'm going to grab the Hollowed Fountain. Retrofitter and Zerta are kind of cute together. Could actually almost be a Luris deck. And then I'm thinking about that Library of Alexandria. That card plays pretty well with Time Walk sometimes. So the Philia is tempting. I think I'm going to grab the Echo. Not a ton of ways to bin it, but we do have a Hull Breacher, right? Some nice ceiling there. The Echo can also shuffle the Time Walk back into the deck. Love a Shorakai. Find you someone that loves you as much as I love a Shorakai. Or my wife, for that matter. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Hypnotic Spectator. Thanks for the sob. Thanks for sharing that Prime. Let's see. So currently we need like 4-ish cards. Could be less if we found Parallax Wave or Thopter Foundry to pair with a Priest or Sword. Ooh, thinking about Guide, thinking about Wan Shi Tong. Don't think we need that multiversal passage. I think Guide plays really well with some of our cards, right? The Voice of Victory, the Jacked Rabbit. All those cards make a lot more sense with this Guide up in there. Oh yeah, we're gonna have plenty of playables after this pack. You're a slut for Lotus Petal? I don't fucking blame you. That is some fast mana. You can use it for any color. I mean, any color. Y'all know what I mean when I say any color, right? Do 3 petals make a Black Lotus? Absolutely not. Black Lotus you can crack for a single color. 3 Lotus Petals. You have a full tango right there. Wow, we got the Philia back. Card's gonna pair well with that Overlord, huh? Oh, it also makes Containment Priest look really good. Which means maybe I'm not playing Reclamation. I guess we need another cut or two. I do like Zerta with Retrofitter, but that's probably the cut. Maybe I'm not even playing Retrofitter. Maybe I should have grabbed that library after all. Alright, I've got to go to the bathroom. While I'm gone, be good together. Be good to each other. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And someone please file my taxes for this next year. Thank you. Alright, I'm back. Was everybody good to each other? Did somebody file my taxes? Did someone at least file an extension? Oh, thanks, Dagon Crow. Appreciate it. You claim dibs? Oh, no, Dagon Crow already did it. We're good, babe. Probably don't want that Indotha Triome in there, huh? I don't really feel like counting the sources. This looks pretty good. Passes my eyeball test. Wait, is this enough lands? I had cuts to make. There's not enough lands. I was like, this is way too easy. Yeah, because the strip, especially because like the strip mine's basically a spell too. I think I was thinking about cutting the Zerda. And then it's like, do you want to play the Retrofitter or not? Could cut Lauren, I guess. Lauren's kind of cute with Ophelia sometimes. Maybe Wandering Emperor is supposed to be the cut. Maybe I don't need that card. I'll get out of here. I don't think we need 9 blue sources. 8's pretty good. You like how it suggests an island and a plains? Then you add them, then you cut the island, and you go to submit, and it suggests the plains. Magic Online changing its own damn mind here. Girls and boys. Guns and noise. Well, agreed. That's so many things. Gonna put that bird in my hole. Oh, yeah. This is why I put in the Sam. So I can strap him to a chair and land the Skull Clamp. This strip mine looks fucking nasty. This seems reasonable. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, there's something holding on to the strip mine to try and get Cradle later. And then you got the nice curve of Guide of Souls into Voice of Victory. Well, I'm not doing anything turn 1, though. There's just a chance that the strip mine slows them down a shitload. You know, Stifle isn't good enough, but you wish it was in the cube. Isn't Tidebinder in the cube? You can stifle stuff. It just costs 3 mana. Van Wilder says, Caleb, I finished your taxes. Just send me your social security number. Okay. You want mine and my wife's? I'll just type it into the chat. DMs kind of confuse me sometimes. Thanks for taking care of that. A little bit of an awkward one to misstack. I was thinking Philia this turn could, like, reset the critters that they're loading up with 1/1 counters here, maybe. It would have been funny if they copied my Voice of Victory and then stranded the Philia in my hand. They meant to stack the Cubs first. They resolved last. Okay, it doesn't really matter. You know, I think this Guide of Souls card might be pretty good. Have y'all tried playing this card? Hey, got a year. Thanks for the sub, the 10 months. Appreciate you. Don't wait until the last minute to hire a tax professional. You're getting added to the list and getting a PETA charge. I don't mind getting charged for PETA, so long as it's like quality, you know. Like, sure, there's some things where you would expect the PETA to just be included. Suppose. Pie Pie Best Pie. To the melody of Push Push in the Bush. Suppose. Regret not holding up Mana Tithe. Untapped land, please. Okay, cool. Just give it a little toppy. A little top-a-room. You think that's sloppy toppy? No way. That's some well thought out top action. Ophelia doing silly stuff. I really like that Abandoned Air Temple card. It's been just consistently good for me. I'm just going to gunk with the top a little bit. Oh, they're just letting it get exiled. Amazing. Yeah, opponent played a lot of mana sources that game, and we just mucked with them a bunch. Reclamationing Bank Strip Mine seems sick to me. Oh well. Air Temple's so nuts. It's really good, yeah. It makes me wonder if, like, Gavany Township should have been in the cube the whole time. I've seen worse fives. It really is Overvoltage Jam. One of my favorites. I want to get Voice of Victory going with Ophelia, but I don't want to just slam into a Mana Leak here. Or I want Voice of Victory going with Skull Clamp, rather. Tinkering. Punish for not Strip Mine plus Portal Hole, I guess. Okay. Well, we're not dead. They didn't have a removal spell for me. Let's go ahead and have Ophelia blink the Glimmer Lens this time. Got there. Whew. That wasn't like a sweat or anything. I wasn't nervous. Oh man, next turn we can maybe Overlord, then blink it with Ophelia. That'd be a lot of tokens. Ophelia versus Mirror Battlesphere, who would win? To be fair, there's some support here with Skull Clamp and Lauren. There's a whole team at work over here. Do 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 boop boop. Well, Battlesphere is definitely a team as well. Hard not to count Battlesphere as a team, right? Y'all ready to get rocked by a balance? It's balance or bust. Balance or bust time, baby. Probably wouldn't play the island before a balance. Am I still into keto? No, Lawflame. No. No, I fell off keto around my wedding over the summer. And I did gain some weight back, as expected. but I'm still under where I started. I might go back this summer. I'll get back to exercising on the regular. Again, cheap, right? It's like the cheapest fucking food. I am trying to get a quarter cow for my chest freezer though. During the summer, if my chest freezer is full of meat and my garden is producing a lot of vegetables, much easier to stay on keto. I think we ended up eating like 70% of the lettuce that the garden produced last year. And that was still like, I don't know, it felt like it was like a salad every day. Sometimes more. And now all the garden beds and stuff are built out. Roadkill is free. I've butchered some roadkill before. Actually, every deer I've helped butcher. It's a lot of meat to let go to waste. The 5 mile per hour rule? No. Very easy for large sections of the meat to get damaged. Like if the stomach gets ruptured, that sort of thing. Or whatever gets bruised from impact and such, but that's still going to leave a lot of meat. Life sucks too much to not have some pizza and pasta sometimes, though. Oh, yeah, for sure. Thopter gifts, for sure. I actually started making homemade pasta a lot when I was on keto. And that's like kind of fun and rewarding, but also time intensive. The Gadgeteer kind of makes me think I should chill on this Lauren, even though I really want to fire it off and clamp it. Okay. After the last turn, I was worried it was going to be a perma player on Mana Tithe game. Happy to see that's not the case. All right, get out of here, Lauren. Thank you. Thank you for doing your job, Lauren. Bye. I guess. Yeah, saving the tower to cycle makes sense, but our curve does technically go up to 6. We have several plays on tap already for next turn. Might even want to play all 3 of these, huh? You got some bear chili from a hunting friend of yours. Was not your favorite? Oh, no. I've had some delicious bear before. Hunter's Prize. What they tutor up? I should probably pay attention to that. 4th. Okay. Hunters really prize bear meat from certain times of the year. If you can find bear meat after the bears have been like gorging themselves on blueberries, ridiculous. You'll just have the blueberries? Hey, fair enough. You two are more desirable after gorging yourself on a lot of blueberries. Nice. What are my plans for the garden this year? Expanding it all? I am planning on more actual vegetables. Last year, I mostly grew herbs and lettuce, like just like a shitload of different kinds of lettuce and stuff. So I was thinking I would expand. Sure. Still some sick value, right? Just ousted again. Herbs in quotes or actual herbs? Actual herbs, yeah. I tried to grow, I tried to bring in some of the thyme to just like sit in the house and be thyme plants all winter. And they all super died, but they were still delicious. I still enjoyed them for a lot longer than if I'd left them all out. I think I fucked up there. Because I can activate Abandon, untap, activate Abandon, and sneak a damage in. Yeah, it's not a big deal. Do I have chives? I tried to grow chives. My chives and my onions got crowded out because I planted them too close to other plants, embarrassingly. A little bit worried about decking, but I guess I'll equip. Oh, I thought they were going to try and steal the, Oh, wow. They can't do anything on my turn because of the voice, of course. Yeah, I figured the odds are I was going to either find Time Walk or I was going to find Hull Breacher to pair with the Echo, and I'd have exactly 6 mana. And if I didn't, I can always like clamp around and stuff. Anyway, I just hope my opponent's having a good time, you know? And then remember, we had one more turn lined up here. That's some good vintage cubing right there, I tell you what. We never saw a target for Lauren, right? I'll leave Lauren out. We won somehow? Yeah, somehow. We pulled it off. Sure. 2-0. Yeah, is this the finals? It is, yeah. We're up a game. We just trophied, too. This might be back-to-back. Mana development's a little awkward here. Can't hold up Tithe on turn 1. Opponent's on a mold of 5. But they got a turn 1 Ocelot Pride. Okay. So we could bolt ourselves in Time Walk. Don't love it. I think we're just going to ramp then pass. Spellseeker. What are we seeking up? Oh, probably 4th again. That's a good way to make up for some mauls, yeah. You feel like you 2-1 the majority of the time? I think that's fairly normal, yeah. Very good. Roll of 5 for the opponent's side, Take 2 in the air, crack a clue. Yeah, I think if I was like at a bit more life, or if this Winds of Abandon was actually Settle the Wreckage, then maybe I'd have a chance here, but I think I'm fucked. That's what I think. That Mach D just got to do a bit too much. Is pretty normal for Mach D, I think. Yeah, you got it. You wish you could keep playing for funsies with a deck you enjoyed playing? Oh, you can certainly do that. Simply wrestle up friends who have also saved their old cube decks. Ooh. Maybe I'm greedy, but I'm gonna keep that. A league for people to join who've only trophied, though. Just trophy decks jamming into each other. Be kind of funny. Yeah, Hullbreacher would have had a rough time trying to get a Voice of Victory on their turn. Well, you figured it out. Voice of Victory, of course. Restricting stuff to your own turn. Interesting. I assumed it was going to go on the Vivi. They might have a Galv Blast in hand. They pop the Hull Breacher and blow out a double block. I'm just going to take 3. And they play Fiery Confluence and like maybe activating Shurikai on my own turn and plays into that because then they can deal 1 damage to everything and pop the Shurikai. But then you're less likely to run into Hull Breacher nonsense from the opponent and such. We'll see if I lose by a single pilot token hum. Yeah, if they deal all the damage, it's the same. Like I respond, make a pilot token, it still dies to the 1 damage to everything. Flame of Anor, okay. I am going to have to draw some fucking removal spells is what I'm going to have to do. Get this Vivi off the board. We have some in here. We got some removal in here. The Overload one would be sick, How much is this? 6 damage. Go to 7. So it's 8 damage if I just activate Air Temple here. Not quite enough. Yeah, just die. Almost got myself the, and then I'll flash this in on their turn. Wait, no. Well, time to see what their last card is. Hoping it's not 4th. Fiery Confluence pre-combat would have won too. So I'm not putting them on that. Do I win? Hot diggity. Whew. Kind of a underpowered game 3 after our first 2 games, where there's 4th and time walks and stuff flashing around. That one was just like good old bread and butter. Here's some combat damage. Let's go. All right. I think how long have I been streaming? 9 in the morning.